So, good morning everyone. So today we discuss the next topic for physics, which is the last topic for this week. That is the Newton's third law of motion. So Newton's third law of motion generally deals with different types of forces or different types of reactions. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. This is the statement of Newton's third law of motion. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. And number of examples are there in this regard. For example, suppose the first instant is that the action and reaction should be of different forces. The action and reaction are of different forces, means the magnitude of action may not be equal to the magnitude of reaction. For example, if I take a gun and fire, so when I fire, there is a recoil velocity. I get a recoil velocity towards backside. Similarly, when you see that when a rocket shoots up, then all the fuels, it comes down. All the heavy gases, you see great flames of gases. So every action has an equal and opposite reaction. I am standing like this. I am exerting a force on the earth. Same and equal amount of force is being acted to me. So now you see, students, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So I am exerting a force, because action and reaction are forces. I am exerting a force on earth, and earth is exerting a force on me. Rocket is exerting force upwards, whereas the gases, they are exerting a force downwards. Suppose if I dribble a basketball, so I am exerting force on the ground. The basketball is again exerting force on the reaction on me. So action and reaction act on different objects. So action and reaction, they act on different objects which are of different mass. So since the mass is different, so the action and reaction are two forces where the mass is different, and as a result the forces are not equal, because force is equal to mass into acceleration. Since masses are different, so the forces will also be different. These are some of the properties of Newton's third law of motion. If I go on some other properties, whenever you apply some action, then the reaction comes back to you. Whenever you do some force, then it again comes back to you. Whatever you do. Suppose if I walk, so I am exerting a force in the ground. The ground is also exerting a force on me. Suppose if some object is exerting a force on me, I am falling from somewhere. So I am also exerting a force on the object. So forces act on different objects or different masses, and as a result, action and reaction can be of different types of magnitude. So this is Newton's third law of motion. There are many instances related to this. If I give the notes, once I give the notes, you'll be able to understand better how they happen and what are the different properties. And in this regard, some properties are also there, that as because action and reaction are of different magnitude, always they may not be equal. But when they are equal, then the object is stable. For example, I am exerting a force, the same amount of force is exerted by the earth on me, so I am standing, I'm not falling. So these kind of things are dealt with Newton's third law of motion. You have recoil velocity, then you have rocket going upwards, then dribbling a ball, then playing soccer or holding a ball. Everything in this earth is an example of Newton's third law of motion. So today we'll keep it this much only, we'll keep it simple. From next class we'll start conservation of momentum. How momentum is conserved. Conserved means before collision and after a collision, how they are same. So this is not much big to deal. I am sending the notes in Google Classroom. You write this part, you write the examples of different types of instances where every action has equal and opposite reaction. So thank you very much. Follow the notes in Google Classroom and stay safe, stay healthy, and I wish you a very happy learning from SFS Narangi. Thank you very much.